Hey guys, it's Logan again for Apotheosis. Today we're using the furnace with my Dragon Army. I think the furnace is actually really decent. It'll probably be in a lot more armies just having one furnace to help with like the funnel. But the power of the furnace in this army, I believe, is best just drop behind the queen. Now, I did these attacks, my legend attacks, right after doing a dropping from legends to 0 trophies on my mini account. So I was a bit fatigued, so I didn't have like the best placement on some things, right? And I had to learn how to use the furnace best because I wanted to test it out. So I just tried out my ledge attacks. I mean, I went plus 320 today. It worked out really well. But it seems like it can be absolutely crazy on these island bases, like the bases, the island infernos. I'll share an example of that and show how to use it and where you drop it. But the furnace really helps out for like Clan Castle Ice Golems, Clan Castle Rocket Loons, Clan Castle anything, as well as like defending heroes. It goes absolutely crazy because if one little furnace mite ends up hitting anything, it'll do 80 damage, and it'll also do the poison effect for 10 seconds. It'll do 1,500 damage over 10 seconds, which is absolutely insane for taking out Clan Castle Ice Golems. Like, it's no worries at all. It's absolutely crazy. I think it'll be in almost every army in the future once everyone has access to them. But also, what is this little minion prince doing? Why is he got his eyes all crossed like this is Rey Mysterio skin? Yeah, it's pretty funny. But anyways, let's get into it. I'll show an example of it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So for here, you did your whole RC charge, you did all of that. Now you have these Clank House troops pulled out. So you're looking for the giant arrow, just normal. You take that out. You drop a skeleton spell extract for the single front, of course, because you don't want that single taking you out. And you just drop the the furnace up behind you just to support your queen. Each shot will do a guaranteed 1,500 damage over 10 seconds. Then you just drop your funnel like you're just doing normal. Just normal attack. You just get that furnace back there. Each shot will take down 1,500 HP on every building. And here you go. See, you have the single inferno here. So you have the single inferno getting shot by this furnace, and that will help take out because each shot will do guaranteed 1,500 damage and also help take out Clan Castle troops. So it's pretty helpful as that. I think in the future, basically any attack in the future, I think we're gonna have one furnace time almost every single attack in the future. I think it's actually that kind of crazy. That's how good it is. That you can take out Clan Castle troops. So if your queen was tanking for you, of course you'll be able to tank out this ice golems. Even then, they're still gonna hit like crazy. So imagine your queen was there hitting them as well. You'd be able to have these down way sooner. But yeah, that 10 seconds of 150 damage per second, that's 1,500 HP ticked, and it's crazy good for ice golems, crazy good for anything. By the way, I just let the rest attack go on. I mean, I wasn't actually doing the attack and pop the warning release and anything, but just to show, you take out like a single inferno on a base like this, goes absolutely crazy, and it helps make the funnel and helps support your queen with the clank house troops as well. But you gotta make sure you keep the queen alive as typical. But I just want to share it, and it's kind of crazy just like that. But yeah, it's very good. All right, this double invis base. This one's kind of toxic. Not gonna lie. We're gonna do the invis trick. Take out this spot here. Then we'll just giant arrow from here. Yeah, one of these spots. And just dragging us up through here. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna get down these walls. D is invis. Okay. There we go. All right. RC is Q. So at 256, we'll drop us invis. Actually, we'll drop her here at 256. There we go. So you get the air fence and come in. So 246 will drop us invis. Perfect. Now at 240, she go invis and the Spear Fox. Alright, and then 236 will drop us invis. Looks good. And then 230, she go invis and the Spear Fox. That's nice. Alright, 226, drop us invis. I think I'm gonna drop the furnace back here, to be honest. Alright, then Queen Giant Arrow, Skeleton Spell Distract. Alright, get onto this air defense. Alright, perfect. Okay, that didn't trigger what I wanted. That's fine, though. Then we'll make this dragon's little funnel through this way. The Tornado Trap is definitely going to be in here. We're going to wait to send this Warden ability as well. The RC is still alive, if you would believe in that. We're going to freeze the Monolith, get her some more value. Just because it's funny. It's funny she's still alive in there. There's the Tornado Trap. Alright, Minion Prince, he's taking some damage, but his new skin looks interesting, not to say the least. To say the least. We'll send the Blimp in as well. The Queen is alive still. Oh, she's dead. Alright, we'll Warden ability. Heal up as much as we can. Minion Prince ability as well. I thought he was going to hit the tower. I really did. So we're going to trigger that again. But it's fine. We're going to Rage once he gets his Blimp to his Town Hall. Rage. Beautiful. Take that out. Alright, we'll freeze this air damage as well. Alright, we'll take out this air damage. Minion Prince can be chilling. Alright, that furnace actually did something too. I think it did. I think so. I hope so. But yeah, we'll revive. Make sure you get the RC. She's right here. Yeah, when they're close to each other, you gotta make sure you get the right hero, or else you might be reviving the wrong thing, which can be tragic. I bet the furnace would have been crazy up here. I feel like it. It's in the head turn as well, and this base is wrecked. Straight up, it's wrecked, wrecked, wrecked. All right. Well, Invis is RC. Just keep her alive, and we'll just get through this. I don't know how I like this Minion Prince skin. His thing's a little green dark orb. His like shot it looks different. I have to get used to it. I'll have to. But that space is wrecked. Just straight up wrecked. No, no doubt. No doubt. Alright, this space. Triple multi-arch towers over here. We're coming in right here for sure. No doubt. Fire spitter's here. So we're either going to path to this fire spitter or path to this multi-arch tower. Either way, that's crazy value. Then we just giant arrow through here, dragons from either, no, giant arrow from here, dragons from behind this fire spitter, behind this fire spitter. Depending on what happens. There we go. Okay, so 256 will drop us invis. We'll cover the wizard tower. There we go. All right, Fox can get in there. So 250 should go invis and Spear Fox. I'm going to scratch my arm for a second. All right, so 246 will drop us invis. Make sure the Fox gets in there. Barely. All right, and then 240 should go invis and the Spear Fox. Ever so slightly. She's pulling out his multi. No, she's not. Okay, perfect. So 236 drop us invis. She's going for this bomb tower next, 100%. Yep. So she'll get the fire spitter, I think. Nope, she'll get sweeper. Okay. So 226 drop us invis. The Inferno is great. So we'll have a nice little pathing, I think. Yeah. Invis from here. And we'll let her die, because that's not any good value. I'm going to giant arrow from up here. Where's the sweepers? Oh, we already took them down. Okay, giant arrow. So we're going to get down this multi-arch tower early. And we're going to furnace back on this left side. Just for cleanup. We'll couple dragons to break the funnel. And send them all in through this fire spitter. I bet the tornado trap is in here, so we're going to wait. Wait for the blimp. Tesla's here, so maybe not tornado trap, because usually those are not next to each other. So we're gonna blimp a little early, just because I'm gonna not guess the tornado traps here. We're gonna pop the warn ability. All right, there we go. That was a decent bet. We'll invis and we'll rage the blimp. The sweeper's next to the monolith. Okay, we'll skeleton spell the monolith distraction as well as the sweeper. Furnace in the core is absolutely crazy. We're gonna freeze that. We're gonna freeze all that. We're not dealing with that. Skeleton spell to distract again. That furnace can go crazy. Minion Prince pop his ability through that monolith. Okay, these furnaces are annoying. My defending furnace is doing something. My attacking furnace is doing something. We'll clean up back through here. But yeah, that furnace is wrecking us. It really is. We'll get through this monolith and queen, and we'll revive the royal champion. Alright, we'll drop some clean up. Freeze spell. We'll freeze this inferno, as well as that scatter, keep these dragons alive. Our minion prince is chilling over here. These boogers come and help as well. Royal champion's taking out the scatter like nothing. And yeah, this base is wrecked. Those furnaces are annoying. I think, do I have to freeze them to clank us? I think I might have to. They definitely are a menace. They're definitely good though. They're good for defense. Because I had to focus on them, kind of like witches. They're kind of annoying like witches, you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, double invis. What are these invis towers covering? I mean, multi-arch towers. Yeah, we're not even gonna do the invis trick. We're just gonna walk from up this top side, I think. Yep. This is gonna be interesting. It's not gonna be like the most optimal, I think, but 256. I don't think these invis towers are gonna cause much of a threat. That's why. That's why I'm not worrying about it. Because they're kind of only getting on the multi-arch tower and the fire spitters, but they won't like push us away. So 246, they're not gonna mess up our pathing. So that's why I'm not too worried. We'll drop down our invis here, just because of the town hall poison. If we can get that multi-gear cannon, which we could, I will get that multi-gear cannon down, and then 36, 33. All right, we'll get the multi-gear down. Okay. So now we'll just skeleton spell distract, then giant arrow, take out 2 air defenses, healers, then dragons to this right on this funnel. So it's gonna be a little weird looking, especially because these invis towers and the sweepers there. So we're gonna send the blimp a little bit early this time. And we're gonna wait to pop this warn ability. Alright, pop it, and now we're gonna freeze. Freeze the sweeper. Oh, we missed it. Oh well. Minion Prince ability through this back end damage as well on the bottom. We'll get this blimp to this town hall, take it out. Eventually. Eventually. Skeleton spell for the monolith. Alright, we have the royal champion for the town hall if needed. But we got this big damage taken out at the bottom. We'll furnace up top. Furnace goes crazy for the town hall. So he'll go crazy up there. That's great, actually. That is great. The Yeti's might's coming too. If we can extract this town hall, we get some furnace shots. They do 1500 damage. So they go crazy, crazy. Alright, we'll freeze this here. Get this multi-arch tower down. We'll get the invis tower trigger, and we'll just have the fire spitter on us then. Alright, the defending king. We'll head him as well. The fire spirit's gonna help as well. Fire spirit's gonna do some big damage. Alright. Look at it, he's gonna take out the king. Yep. Perfect. We'll get through this invis tower. We'll revive the royal champion. We'll have to invis her a little. Yep, invis. Defending king. Fire spirit coming for that. Fire spirit coming for the town hall. Nope, not yet. Distract this ricochet cannon. And we're come through. So these fire spirits definitely taking down this town hall. You see that 1500 damage is doing. Took out the barbarian king. Is it the most effective use though? I'm not too sure if that was the most effective use of the furnace. Those little flame things did something. They did something. Alright, double invis. This should be an easy one. Triple multi-arch tower over here. So I'm gonna go into this double multi-arch tower, get both of them down. Then we'll just have to giant arrow, skeleton spell, giant arrow through here, dragons through here. It looks like crazy value. Yep, okay, perfect. Alright, so 256 will drop us invis. Gonna go forward, invis that archer tower to get to this next archer tower. Because that aura can take it out just like that. It's really, really, really low HP just like that. So 246, drop us invis. Don't go up there. Don't go up there. Come back down. Come back down. Okay. Get this multi-archer tower. 236, drop us invis. Alright, there we go. Archer, archer. Okay, she's gonna trigger that here. That's not ideal. So skeleton spell to distract. Giant arrow to trigger this invis towers. Both of them. Then healers. And then break the funnel up here. Then spam the dragons next to the queen. And now we're chilling. Headhunter. We'll put a furnace behind this queen to help her. I think that's a decent option. Send the blimp a little bit early because I don't think it'll be a tornado trap. And we'll pop this warden ability. So that furnace is going to help take out that minion prince. It actually is going crazy. Alright, and then we'll rage and pop the blimp. And we'll freeze some of the splash damage in here. Actually, all of the splash damage. All of it. Make sure these Yetis get some value. Okay, they're frozen on these ice clones. A little bit unoptimal, but you know what? We're chilling. We're chilling. That furnace is coming to help as well. So, we'll get through this core. We're about the skeleton spell yet? Nope. That furnace is going to help take out this inferno. Look at that. Look at that. That's going to take out that single inferno. You love to see it. Skeleton spell distract. We'll invis. And now we'll wait to invis. We revive and wait to invis. Alright, we'll invis here. Minion Prince ability just cause. That's an ineffective spot for it, but the base is gone. And that furnace is also taking out the fire spitter as well. Look, that's good. That's actually the crazy value there. Okay, so maybe drop the furnace behind the queen. That looks good. That looks very, very good actually. I like that. Okay, so support the queen with the furnace. Oh, he has the scenery. It's the blimp. WWE. What? No, that's not the scenery. It's the default scenery. But still WWE blimp. Alright, this base. Invis by Town Hall. Multi-arch towers in the core. Okay. We use the invis trick. Take out this. Actually, no. We'll say that for late. We don't worry about that. Let's RC into this multi-arch tower. We'll get the town hall later. We'll fire spirit for it. Yeah, furnace for the town hall. Perfect, actually. Maybe? No, because the expo. We'll drop it behind the queen. Alright, we'll take out this multi-arch tower. Alright, so at 256, we'll drop this invis. There we go. The bait is crazy. 250 shield invis and spirit fox. Alright, so 246, drop the invis. Alright, she's going for this mortar. Is she going for this wizard tower next? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So next she's gonna go for what defense? 236, drop us invis. That single inferno is great value. It really is. Alright, so 230. Where's she gonna go from here? If she goes for that mortar, will or die? Yeah, we'll let her die from here. Archer. Okay, Queen Giant Arrow. We made a funnel back through here. We're gonna Giant Arrow for that Invis Tower. And we get the Sweeper as well. Perfect. We'll put a Furnace behind her, a Skeleton Spell Distract, Furnace behind her, and then we'll put a Skeleton Spell in this single Inferno, and break the funnel here, and then spam everything in with this Queen. Literally, spam everything in with that Queen. That Skeleton Spell goes crazy there. It really does. Make sure you keep this Queen alive. Send the Headhunter in for the King. And we're going to wait to send this Blimp. Because right now, we want to get through this first layer, if possible. Oh, we're getting hit by all that splash damage. Pop this Warn ability. Just heal up everything. Straight up. Just heal it. And we'll wait to pop this Minion Prince ability through these archers. He turned! No! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll rage to this Town Hall. Take it out. Alright. That's not the Town Hall. Excuse me. That we messed up the Minion Prince ability, which is unideal. We're gonna get to this core no problem. We have enough damage. Damage is not our issue on this attack. It's just gonna be making sure we keep everything alive to get to this Town Hall Invis Tower triggered. These Fire Spears are actually gonna help like crazy. They're coming all around this base. From the back, they're actually crazy. But we're gonna overkill this base, but we just gotta trigger the Invis Tower first. There we go. It's gonna be triggered. Perfect. Alright, so we'll just make sure we get this Town Hall down. We'll revive the Royal Champion. She'll be good here. I'll freeze this Town Hall just to deal with the Town Hall damage, right? We don't want the poison hitting us any longer. The Sneezy's coming to help with the boogers. We'll invis the Queen, and we'll swag these two invis, and the base is gone. GG. GG. GG, GG, GG. I messed up my Minion Prince ability. I sent my Blimp too soon, and we didn't get the Town Hall down because the Blimp got hit by the sweepers. But you know what? It's fine. We're good, and it's nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, multi-arch towers on this side. Two right here, so I'll send into here, because that's the value we're looking for. Sweeper's here, so we can just giant arrow from... What are these fire spears doing? Okay, we'll just giant arrow from here. Yep, okay. Yeah, okay. Yep. Then we'll just dragons through here. Interesting fire spitter placements. Interesting. We'll drop the RC in this hole. Abuse the hole. Okay, 256, drop this invis. She's going for that multi-gear cannon. Yeah, this is an interesting base to say the least. Alright, then 246, drop this invis. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And 240 should go invis in the Spirit Fox. Alright. And then 236 will drop us invis. The Fox is dead. If we take out this fire spitter, we're good. And those air defenses are good value as well. So invis again. We'll keep using invises here because she'll only go for good value targets. Another invis. Make sure Talent Poison's not ticker. Alright, and one last invis here. Tails multi-arch tower. And we're golden from here. So we'll just giant arrow from this side now because we took out that fire spitter and the multi-archer on that side. So this side is a good side to go for here. Alright, we'll send the dragons here. We'll drop the furnace behind the queen to support her for the CC troops, which is actually crazy for that. It really is. And we'll wait to send this blimp, and we'll send it at a weird angle to this left. We'll get to this first layer, and then we'll pop this warden ability, heal everything back up. So we'll avoid any potential tornado trap by sending a blimp at a weird angle. Now we'll make sure we rage to this core, and we'll freeze some of this damage in this core. Help get there pretty easily. We'll skeleton spell this monolith, which I should have done sooner, but I was not paying attention. Mini Prince believe that monolith is perfect, actually. Nice. That furnace is helping back there, too. I like that furnace, actually. It seems like I gotta make sure I use it properly, and we'll be good. That's what it seems like. Yeah, we'll get to this monolith with the Minion Prince, and this little green orb from the Rey Mysterio skin. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I'll say that. We'll put an archer there to see the fire spitter hits it, just because I want to see the archer get annihilated. Yeah, and look at these fire spirits doing these tick damage here. Any left? Yeah, there's a couple. There's two more coming. Two more coming, but that Expo hits them. That's the thing that really counters them. Expos. I've noticed that. We'll revive the Royal Champion just to help out. We'll get through the back end of this base, and yep, we're just kind of trolling, but the furnace is actually doing somewhat. It's doing decent. It's doing decent. But yeah, we'll get through this last little bit, and that was pretty easy. Straight up pretty easy. Alright, double rage. Look at this big multi-arch tower value. It's probably baited, but we have to get into there. If we do, this base is opened up completely. like straight up. We'll probably have to invis right here to push her in from this wizard tower. Then we'll just giant arrow from here, hit the sweeper air defense, and drag into this multi-arch tower, and that base is wiped. Alright, so 256 will drop us invis. We'll invis here. Oh, okay. Push in. Push in. We'll invis here. I wasted so many invis. But it's worth it. It's worth it. 246, drop us invis. I wasted 2 invis. But you know what? We're good. We're good. Alright, 240 should go invis in the Spirit Fox. Alright, then 236, drop us invis. So I'm just wasting stuff right here. I'm not locked in. You know what? Doesn't matter. Take out air fence. Drop the furnace. Alright. We'll make sure you take out this ricochet cannon. This clank house is gonna be annoying. We'll break the funnel over here. Spam the dragons. Alright, is Queen, is she gonna be alive? I think so, because his fire spirit's really gonna help out. Yeah, they do. They take out that rocket loon like nothing. There they go. That'll keep her alive. Yep, she's good. There's tornado trap. Alright, we'll send the blimp since we hit the tornado trap. Pop the warn ability, get everything we can in there. Alright, Minion Prince ability in this core will go crazy. And we'll freeze this Town Hall and Monolith combo. Alright, Minion Prince gets in this core. I will freeze this splash damage. Alright, Minion Prince, pop your ability through this core. Get through the scatters easy. Alright, and the base is wiped. The Furnace come and help on that Queen is also nice. I will say that. Skeleton spell for the single Inferno. Alright, and we'll revive the Road Champion here soon. We'll distract the Queen as well as the Ricochet Cannon. And we'll just straight revive. Just get through here quick, quick, quick. Go for the speed over here, keep the Queen alive. And when the Skeleton spell distract the defending Queen, it'll send the Hunter help as well. We'll drop some cleanup back through here, and the base is gone. Even though we wasted like literally 3 invis there, the base is still crushed. And there's still, oh, that Furnace actually did something too. That Furnace is great for helping keep the Queen alive. Helping her take out Clank Castle troops. I like that. That feels good. That felt right. Alright, this base, double rage. We can get into the town hall from up here, which is what we're gonna do. Yep, we're straight up just going to this town hall, take it out, 7-3 trick, take it out. Take out this multi-geared cannon, and then get through the rage tower with the warden ability. It's that this is base stars used. Alright, so 256 will drop us in, because we're gonna cover over this air defense. So I'll push her in. The fox is not gonna hit from back there. So next she should go for this monolith, I believe. So 7. Alright. And at 3, we'll drop the invis. We'll invis here. Alright, I'll push her in for the town hall. Perfect. So at 7, drop the invis. And at 3, we'll drop the invis. Alright, she got the town hall down. So we'll giant arrow, skeleton spell. Actually, yeah, we'll go for this side. Skeleton spell, giant arrow. Try hitting air defense. I hit nothing. There goes the furnace, though. There we go. Alright, dragons for the funnel. Go into the Giga Bomb, but we'll pop this ability instantly, basically. Pop this warn ability. Alright. We'll get into this rage compartment as well. We'll send some of the Yetis through here. We'll pop. So they'll get through here. We also have our dragons raged up. That's the nice thing. Yep. That multi-gear cannon is going to go down as well. The furnace will help take out the single inferno, which actually is crazy. Help take out these ice golems. Okay, that's big value. Minion Prince ability through this rage tower. That is actually really nice. That is where you want the furnace. That is crazy value for these single inferno islands. We'll freeze through here. We'll freeze through here. That was actually really nice. Okay. And we'll revive this road champion in this core. We'll extract the Expo and Ricochet Cannon. Revive in this core. And look, this furnace, that's great. That is great, actually. Alright. We'll clean up through here. We'll drop some headhunters just for cleanup. The heroes are all down. Okay. Minion Prince is chilling. Yep. Furnace helped take out the high HP building. It does 1500 damage over 10 seconds, but it does 80 damage as well. So it does 1580 damage, which is it's definitely significant if it gets one hit off of guaranteed doing 1580 damage, which is really nice. Tornado Trap should be right here, I believe. Yep, there's Tornado Trap. But yeah, that's pretty easy 3-star. A pretty easy 3-star to say the least. To finish it off for a 320 day. Yep. And there we go. Plus 320. Not bad at all. One defense left, one game 144. But yeah, I like that. I like this furnace actually. It's nice. If you guys enjoyed the video, I appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.